Look like you've got a nice wallet and phone on you. So you see how we've still got control here of the wrist? That's really important.
Twist and I push onto the back of Lex's neck here, look.
We're back with another Street Fight Survival. We're getting these rolling now and it feels damn good, and we are once again back at Hales Owen, Gracie Baja, and that means bringing in the one, the only, the Professor. Woo! Stuart is back and he's here to help us again with some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but this time
We are going to be doing some clothing techniques, so this can be adapted.
Generally when you get an approach to somebody, whether they're wearing like a hoodie or something like that, and the opportunity arises to be able to use these to help diffuse a situation.
Yeah, you can neutralise the person using an item of clothing.
So today we're going to be showing some simple grip techniques, little bits that lock people down, just stop them being able to attack you.
Yeah, with the hoodie and a t-shirt.
And as always, we're going to need a bad guy and a good guy, so we're not messing with the system. I'm wearing black, I'm appropriate, dark side, light side.
And I'm a good guy. I'm always a good guy.
Yeah, in their eyes. Right, let's crack on. So we said we're going to start with a hoodie.
Yep.
So just a quick wardrobe change. Alright there, mate. Look like you've got a nice wallet and phone on you. I don't know why I'm Scouse. That's a little bit rude, isn't it? I do apologise for any Liverpoolians. Right, I feel like I'm in character now. Do you feel threatened?
Very.
As we know, a lot of people, a lot of naughty people, will often have hoodies on, or jumpers, or big baggy jackets. So first off, what we're going to look at?
Wrist control and arm control.
As always, we show you two variations of every manoeuvre. One is going to be the break and escape, and the other one is going to be the break and
batter.
A little less battering this time, a little more chokey.
That's my favourite part.
Yeah, we saw that last time.
Good.
So wrist control, what points are we looking at here to pay attention to that are going to be a benefit to us?
Well, you can see the sleeve here. What I would look to do is take a hold of the gear, this sleeve. I said gear there from Jiu-Jitsu. In Jiu-Jitsu we call it a pocket grip. I want to just tuck my fingers in. The extra bit of material that's around the cuff area, I want to just tuck my fingers in and hold it like this. The reason this is so good for control is because I'm not looking to do this, so I'm looking to tuck my fingers in. So when you pull back,
stops me getting
very difficult for you to move.
Yeah. That's strong.
That's and that you don't have to be strong here.
Yeah. So what you need to know is, first of all, now he's taking control of that arm, which immediately makes this an unusable weapon. Now I've got you can decide where that goes.
I would be looking to move this to one side and bring my arm or my hand underneath and grabbing a hold of your tricep. So I'll grip, hold tightly on the tricep. And now all I do is what we call in Jiu-Jitsu, any kind of wrestling, we just call it like an arm drag. So as I pull you now, I'm just going to step, and right now I'll be teleported behind you here.
So you've pulled me towards you, but then also you've stepped around
at the same time. So I'm kind of closing the distance whilst pulling you, so
cool.
I can get much further.
This is another good example as well. Having the hands up is like a diffusing situation. Makes you look like you're on the back foot, but from there, as I go to shove or anything, just you grab that grip.
You probably don't even know I've done this.
No, at that point I've not felt it. I'm still coming at you. Hands here.
No, I'm not gripping up like this, like you say. I'm diffusing the situation. I'm keeping it nice and calm. At this point, I can use whatever steps I want to with my foot, but I want to just step slightly to the side. As I pull the arm across, the hand on the opposite side, let's go, and I'll bring it under the tricep, and I just do a pull and a step.
Boom. So he stepped across, one out of range of the punch, two gets me off balance, and then that step through round to the back. Boom, he's gone. He's completely out of danger from most things. He's going to tuck his head tight behind mine so that I can't nut him backwards. He's still got control of this arm here. For the break and escape, at this point, you would just simply...
All I'm going to do now is just push you away.
Boom. Easy peasy. Pocket grip, arm drag, push away. As always, we're going to show you these in real time so you guys can see what it'll look like in a bit of a scuffle. Alright mate, got a bit of a nice phone in the wallet I can have a look at. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Just try to defend me, mate. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Ooh! Oh, bloody hell, mate. Alright, no need to be rough.
That boy.
Yeah. Extra arm length on the hoodie there, mate. So that was the break and escape. Now, I'm a little bit less of a polite robberer, English. If I'm a bit more intent, I'm a bit more aggressive, and I'm coming at you, what we're going to look to do then?
I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to look to control the sleeve.
So we've got that same, we've got that pocket grip.
But this time, I'm going to use the hood. So I'm going to bring my hand over. I'm going to pull down, element of surprise, pull down over the face. That's going to control his head and his neck.
I can't see you to hit you, so I could just be doing this.
Yeah.
Are you well out the way? I literally can't see you.
Completely. There's a number of things I could do from here. I could strike with my knees, but I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm going to do a guillotine finish. So as I'm pulling him down, I'm going to step in. I'm going to let go from the sleeve, okay? Yeah. And I'm going to push his head under my arm, and I'm going to bring, look, from here, I'm going to bring this hand up, and then I'm going to link with this hand. And all I'm going to do this here now is his head is going to be through my armpit to here, and I lift up, and I'm going to lift up, put in the guillotine.
Okay, I don't know why I want to show you this again, but just to take you back through, once he's got that pocket grip here, he's grabbed hold of that hood, and I can't see. So what you need to know is at this point, as he pulls me in with that hood, he's pushing this arm towards me. So you see how he's still got control here of the wrist? That's really important, because at that point my focus is going to be here. Now he lets go of that, slips it under the chin, and now I'm in trouble. Big trouble. As always, I guess to show you how this would work, in real time, the twisty, hoodie, chokey, grippy thing.
For real.
For real. All right, Matt, have you got change for the bus, mate?
No, mate.
Have you got change for a coffee, mate?
No, mate.
Have you got change for a Blockbuster's DVD, mate?
Got no money, mate.
Are you alright, mate? You got change for a bus, mate?
A tap means a tap, Stu!
I ain't got no change.
Have you got any money, mate?
Next. That sucked. It's all well and good, mate. But what about if I throw in the defence of Hoodie down?
Oh yeah. That's pretty tricky, but
I'm a trickster. What are you going to do
tricks
now?
up my sleeves for
Trick?
that one. Yeah.
Okay. What have we got the same? We've gone for that
Same
pocket
thing,
grip.
yeah.
I've
I'm going to try and manipulate the wrists. So what I want to do here is a little trick we use in Jiu-Jitsu is I want to go with the flow. So I never want to grip too tight to the point that when Lex snaps back or this thug.
That's because you're static.
I want to go with your energy.
So if I go for that pull now and you're relaxed,
it's much harder for you to pull and break the grip. And that works in my defense now. So when he pulls away here, I can let my hand go, and now I can see the hood here. All I want to do now is pull this round his head, pass through with the arm, very much similar to the arm drag. I push the arm through.
It's putting me off balance.
And I'm bringing the, I was going to say lapel, I'm bringing the hood under Lex's chin.
Which you're pulling with, so you've got pull here, push there, which makes me roll.
And then I'm going to bring my arm round, very much like a lapel or gi choke here. And then I bring this hand all the way around the back.
Oh, I know what's coming.
And then all I do now is twist and I push onto the back of Lex's neck here, look.
Oh, ooh, I saw stars for a minute there. Ooh, that really works. I'll see you in a minute. All right, I guess we'll have to do it in real time. Night, night. Night, mate.
What, mate?
You got 50p for a tattoo, mate. I want to get a new tattoo, mate.
That's a cheap
Come on, mate. I want to get mum on my arm spelled wrong. Come on, let's give us 150. Just give us it. What's your money, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get. What are you doing? That sucked. I'm not getting that tattoo, am I?
No, not for 50p.
Right, enough of bodies.
Put your t-shirt on, lad.
T-shirt.
Yes, lad.
Done with that. So for the t-shirts, we're going to mainly be focusing on what's
the collar grabs.
We've now not got any sleeves. You can't get that pocket grip on the sleeves. There's a lot less to work with here. If you haven't seen the previous video that I did with Stu, make sure to check that out. It'll be linked in the description. That one goes through a ton of wrist and hand control. We're going to look at a couple of ways in which opportunistically the t-shirt could be used to help distract and also even disable a foot.
Yeah.
Cool. Here I am. I'm invading your personal space. I'm coming at you again. Give you a bit of a whatnot. So what we're looking for here.
Straight in. I'm going to look at the collar.
We're going to do the standard thing of, I'm diffusing you.
Yeah.
The whole time, we're aiming for this collar grab.
All the time. Look, I'm already thinking this when you started walking in.
So I've invaded your space, that's arm coming out, whoa, calm down, and now this is your target.
Straight away there.
So
I'm already thinking there. I can feel, step back, snap down, hand on the back of the head, pull down from this position. You can just pull away here, or you can just use your hands on the shoulders, big push away, create distance.
In real time. All right, mate. Have you got a spare pair of socks?
I may have I've lost my socks. You look like you've got a nice pair.
Giving away socks to other people, mate, not me. You're giving away to me.
no
I'm the
trouble,
socks,
mate.
mate, like anybody else.
No trouble, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, just looked at my own feet for a good 10 seconds.
And you got odd
That was
socks.
solid. Odd socks or quirky? One quick thing you need to know about that is when you're gripping the back of the head, what we're not doing is just reaching out wide, are we, and grabbing. What we're looking to do is cup the crown at the back of the head here, so you're kind of palming the entire back of the head. From that position there, what we're looking to do is pull our elbow down into our own body using our back muscles. So this doesn't require a lot of strength from the arm, and this is really strong, even with one arm. If you try and lift your head straight up, see, nowhere. And I'm not even working here because I'm using the natural leverage of the body. So that's what Stu was doing there. The moment he's distracting me with this collar pull here, he's gone round the back of the head and pulled the lats tight, bang. And it's a real strong movement. And from there, pushed away. Now that is quick and short and sharp. Chances are though, if you do that to me and you put my head down, I'm going to rush you.
Yeah.
And we've got something for that?
I've got a lot of things for that, but one thing I'll show you guys now is when we pull down, I can finish with a choke. Okay.
Right. It's a break and batter, isn't it? It's a bloody break and batter.
It's definitely the batter. I'm going to look to do a very similar thing with pulling down to distract. Yeah. So as soon as I bring my hands inside here, I know this isn't obviously going to do a lot of damage, but what it's going to do is distract you. So as I pull down, straight away, immediately,
my focus is going to here now. Isn't it?
Now I want to bring my other hand around the back of his head and just pull him down through into almost like a guillotine hold. But I do this at one and straight through. Now you can see my hand is already in a very good position that we do in Jiu-Jitsu, where we're feeding it inside of the lapel. But obviously this isn't a lapel, it's just a collar, but it's going to work the same way.
Again, guys, remember, this doesn't have to be 1-1-1. He's very controlled here. He's got a good grip under the shirt collar here. He's hooked under my chin. I'm quite controlled here as he is, so he can sit and wait and bide his time as much as necessary to set up the next position, which would be...
So from the beginning, when I snapped you down, my hand's still inside.
So you kept hold the whole way.
So in Jiu-Jitsu, this is a really good way of choking your partner with a lapel, that we call. And now from here, I use my other hand, and I can bring my thumb inside, easy, this gap's going to be there. If it's not there, you can just grip any kind of bit of material here. But if you can, thumb comes inside, I bring my hand all the way, my arm, all the way over Lex's head like this, and I bring my arm underneath, and now I can just finish with what we call in Jiu-Jitsu, just like a cross-collar choke. And now what I'm doing here is I'm bringing my elbows together, and I'm bringing the choke and putting the choke on here.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. But let's just do one more quick run through on that choke, because I know it can be confusing. Yeah. So we're going to do it from standing just to show you in a real open way. So once again, you've come in, imagine I've rushed him. In fact, what we had before was I was underneath of that guillotine and that hand's come in that collar there. So from that position, what happens there? You've gripped underneath.
From here, I already have one of my choking arms or my choking hand inside. So as I've pulled Lex down, obviously in the earlier video he was down, because I'm showing it a bit higher now. The thumb is going to just be inside here, and my arm goes completely over Lex's back of his neck here.
You can see the blade of his forearm is already putting pressure on my neck here, and then we spin it round, you see this arm is coming across the other side of the throat, and then from there, what are you going to do?
All I'm doing now is bringing my elbows in,
which again is a good control.
I'm bringing
very strong,
almost into my stomach. So I'm bringing them into my belly button, and I'm driving my the knuckles or my wrist into Lex's arteries in his neck, and I'm pulling down and I'm driving to close them arteries to get the tap or to get there.
Pulling acrosswards.
Very much like this.
Pulling in and tight, in and tight. And and what that's doing is it's forcing one forearm into a carotid artery, the other forearm across the throat. Yeah. And either way we're shutting off air or blood.
Yeah. In Jiu-Jitsu we always try and block off both arteries. Obviously, for a street situation, if it is in the throat and it's working effectively, you're just going to do what works. You know, I'm not going to think too much.
Even if you don't manage to choke them out, you're going to get enough of a hold on them and enough grip and strength to diffuse them anyway, regardless. And eventually, you know, if you do have that choke on and it stays on, night. Remember, at this point, we were instructing you, his hand still on the back of my head here. At this point, I'm pretty well, you know, neutralized. Here, the worst I'm going to do is try and rush. And again, he's just sinking his weight down. And at this point now, he just bides his time until he sees the opportunity to grab inside that collar or the shirt that's necessary. A lot of these things, they don't have to be like this now. It can be in sections, control. And you can either see, I can either break away or this guy's going to keep coming. Okay, now we feed that there and put on the...
Because unfortunately, nothing's like, it's never going to happen like a movie.
No. And the idea is, guys, you're building an arsenal of attack with these. So every little thing that we show you, if the opportunity arises, we're hoping by the end of all these videos, once you watch them all, you'll have something for every situation. And with that being said...
I think it's back to time, isn't it?
In real time, so you guys can see.
Start calling you a cod.
But remember, this is all only if you should feel threatened. Don't go putting this on your nan. Shirt out over shirt in every day of the week, mate.
No, mate, I like the shirt in. I'll be honest.
Make a problem that I'm in shirt. Shirt out, crew man.
Really?
Shirt out.
Mate, just distance.
What's
Keep
your
your
problem?
distance now.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Fuck. Yeah, it sucked. Right, but I think I've got a way around your chokiness.
What would that be?
Wait a minute. Ha-ha! Nothing to grab. What are you going to do now?
Not a problem. Minions.
Minions.
What
the? This is cheating.
See? Anyone can do it.
Let's go, son. You've got yourself some ice cream.
I got nothing. I'll see you next episode.